you here at the broadcast position.
John, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Tell Sam hello for me.
I'll do it.
This is it. #1 contenders match, Jeff. AJ Styles and Raven. Two of those people that have just been coming at you from every possible angle. Tonight, we're going to find out who gets the title shot.
Well, you know, Mike, we've talked about it off camera many, many times. To hold this belt, everybody's gunning for you. You said it best, when there's an X on my back 24/7. And it's also another tough job to live up to the likes of the champions in the past, the Funks, the Briscoes, the Flairs, Dusty Rhodes, who's here tonight. You know, earlier today, he pulled me aside and he said, champ. And he said, I want that to sink into you. I'm calling you champ. And he said, I've caught a lot of great ones, champ. So it was an honor. And these two guys,
that has to be.
Absolutely, these two guys tonight, I'm looking forward to the match, to be honest.
And we're looking forward to your expertise. What do you say we send it to the ring to JB? Let's introduce him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. Introducing, first of all, representing Sports Entertainment Extreme from Philadelphia, weighing in at 245 pounds, this is Raven.
He can beat you with any style. Obviously, as we saw 1 week ago, he favors the more extremely violent style that played right into his hands when he beat Sandman in that Clockwork Orange House of Fun match. Tonight, a little bit different situation here with AJ Styles, his opponent. Let's see if Raven is able to make that transition.
And his opponent, he weighs in at 212 pounds. From Gainesville, Georgia, this is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Mike, that kid right there took it to another level 3 weeks ago. You better believe it. And I'm a guy who likes to go back and watch my matches and learn from my mistakes. AJ made very, very few mistakes in the match we had a couple of weeks ago.
Jeff, you're right. It was an incredible matchup between you two. Almost came down to a battle of wills at that point. Jeff Jarrett, you were victorious over AJ Styles. Styles, I think, feels in his mind like he still deserves another shot at you.
He may deserve another shot, but the bottom line is I walked out with the title that night.
Jeff, you've been in the ring, obviously, with both of these individuals. What can we expect to see first from AJ Styles in this match? What is Raven going to have to look for as he goes right to the attack?
Quickness, agility, and just AJ's raw youth, athletic ability is one thing that puts him head and shoulders above all the other competitors.
Jeff, is there anyone particular that you want to face? I know a lot of people feel like AJ may have won
Going
that.
for the Styles clash early.
Raven able to escape and quickly slides out of the ring.
We've done to answer your question, either war, because like we've just talked about, the X is on my back, so I've got to be ready for all styles. And these two guys definitely have diverse backgrounds, diverse styles in and out of the ring.
And what would you expect from Raven? Would you think he would try to go around AJ Styles?
Exactly what we just saw. He's going to use some veteran moves. AJ's going to go for the high-risk maneuver, and absolutely Raven will take advantage of it.
And you saw right there a perfect example of why it is called high risk, and it backfired on Styles, and now Raven in control.
One thing I was going to say, though, we saw what AJ Styles can do in that match with Jeff Jarrett. I didn't know that he would even be able to stay with you the entire match, and one of the greatest matches I've ever had the pleasure of seeing, so we know this kid can adapt.
Absolutely, and these two right here, they know what it's all about here in TNA. It's going for the gold, and these guys want the title just as bad as I did when I was climbing up the mountain.
The drop toe hold by Raven sends AJ Styles out to the floor, and Raven getting right in the face of Jeff Jarrett. I presume you heard that at home. He's coming for that next as he picked up the NWA Championship belt.
Obviously, he's trying to play some head games with the champion. Not going to have it.
I can assure you, I face AJ Styles. He better worry about AJ Styles. Referee, what are you talking to me about?
Oh! Again! Referee Rudy Charles, while you're... Look what just happened.
While his back was turned to the action, trying to control Jeff Jarrett, get him back seated, you saw Raven take that steel chair, and he just drove it right into the head with incredible force of AJ Styles. Oh my, did he ever?
I'll tell you what, AJ is cut.
He's been busted wide open.
You know what, I don't know that I've ever seen AJ Styles bleed in TNA, and he has been busted wide open on the steps.
Raven went right for his advantage, right to the hardcore style, and without a doubt, he's on his way. It looks like that may be my next opponent.
Isn't it interesting that Raven has taken advantage with just what you said? His style of wrestling. He did not fall victim to the high-risk moves of AJ Styles. And running kneeling.
I felt that here.
From across the ring, just about took Styles' head off.
The Asylum is hot tonight.
Oh, what a crowd.
Another incredible crowd. Standing room only again on hand at the Asylum. Who will face Jeff Jarrett for the NWA World's title?
Whoa.
What a kick to the head, just when Styles looked like he was about to mount a comeback. Raven derailed any thoughts of that, nailed him with the big boot.
Well, I'll tell you what, if anybody had any doubts, oh man, as to whether Raven could do the in-ring action other than the hardcore, there it is.
Since the day Raven walked in the door here, he went after my belt, he stole the belt, did the possession as 9/10 of the law, and Raven definitely has his sights set on the title, as does D'Lo Brown, AJ Styles, and I'm not sure exactly what Eric Watts is after. I'm still trying to figure the head games he's trying to play.
He keeps talking about the fact that you're going to regret this as we see the next generation of the NWA, those 3 second-generation wrestlers mounting together. And we saw earlier that showdown in the ring with you and Dusty Rhodes and D'Lo Brown.
Dusty Rhodes had a few words for Brian Lawler, I have to say. Raven is wearing the guy down. He is absolutely wearing the guy down. Good counter.
Wait a minute.
Excellent counter.
Great move by Raven.
Counter to that move, exactly what Raven employs, just by backing into the turnbuckles. Styles right back to the sleeper, Jeff. This is a move that you're very familiar with, one that you love to use.
When you get a guy down, you got to lean on him. You got to get his wind knocked out of him. You've got to go for your advantage. Absolutely, the longer my matches last, the better advantage I have because of the conditioning.
Cardiovascular conditioning is what separates the champions from the contenders and from the challengers.
I believe that AJ is going to have to start thinking X Division. What I mean is, think about what got him there. Because,
go to his strengths, you're right,
yes,
go to his strengths.
Because right now, Raven, if he's going to play this game, it's going to go nowhere but cost him a heavyweight championship bout.
We talked about it from the outset. Which style would this match evolve into? Raven has opened up AJ Styles. Certainly, this blood flowing from AJ Styles' head has weakened him. He's slow to get up, but he's ready with a right hand and another one. Right on. Discus clothesline took him down.
Beautiful
spinning heel kick.
It's youth and athletic ability, guys. I said it earlier.
Well, we know what AJ can do. We've seen him do it against everybody. And he almost was the heavyweight champion.
Planted him with the inverted DDT.
Here it
Hooks
is.
the leg, gets two. No, shoulder up. Jeff, what about the vision of AJ Styles with the blood dripping down into his eyes? That has to be a detriment as well.
Absolutely, and I thought you were going to go to his vision as far as Vince Russo. You know, he hung himself out to dry as far as NWA goes. He wanted a black card. He wanted a card. The kid will finally learn that it's going to take him and only him to make his victory, make his career. It's going to be up to him.
Styles goes springboard, but Raven counter power bomb.
He got him. Oh,
no.
What a damn move.
I'll tell you what, though, look at the blood there flowing off of AJ Styles' head. You can see it there in the middle of the mat.
Prime example, though, of what we see. Styles went high risk. Raven countered with a basic move like the power bomb, but then Styles comes back and fights through this, catches him with a super kick. Slow to cover, though.
We got one, though.
Hooks the leg, two.
You know, I don't know.
The crowd's rumbling right now for AJ. Can you feel him behind us, Mike?
The fans here in the TNA Asylum, they are behind AJ Styles in this matchup, where we will determine a number one contender.
Isn't that incredible?
Able to snap it off. Covers. 1, 2. No, and again, Raven able to get the shoulder up.
This kid is unbelievable, the things he can do.
You know, Jeff,
how did you prepare for him when you faced him, Jeff?
You got to go to your strengths. In any kind of game, any kind of match, you've got to go to your strengths. Absolutely.
You know, talking about former NWA champions, I haven't seen Ron the Truth Killings anywhere in the Asylum this week. We saw him 1 week ago. I know that was another one of your great matches, Jeff.
You know, Ron's not taking any calls from the NWA office. No one's heard from him as far as any kind of communication. Ron is, believe it or not, I believe he's setting up a plan. He's setting up a game because Ron has his heart absolutely in NWA.
Raven, smart move at this point to roll out.
Here it comes!
Only
Did you see Raven counter that, though?
Got the knee up.
He got the knee up, and AJ landed straight on the knee. What an incredible defensive maneuver by Raven. Oh, wait a minute.
He just pie-faced the champ.
Well, we talked about that bullseye on Jeff Jarrett, and you saw it. Whoa!
Jarrett fighting back with Raven.
There's only so much you can take, Mike, before you snap.
Styles.
Go!
Oh, there's one for Styles.
You know, and then the thing was, this didn't have to be this way. Jeff came out here, was being very gracious.
Security trying to get in here and stop this. Jarrett, he's got a chair in his hand, pushing security out of the way. It's a standoff at this point. Raven rolls into the ring. Styles out here on the floor. Jarrett, steel chair in hand, and security tries to get it away from him.
But Jarrett almost had, Jarrett didn't ask for that. All he was doing was sitting there calmly, describing the action and talking about what great athletes both these guys were. That's what this title means to everybody, Mike. You'll do anything to get into the person's head, anything to get that belt.
And security comes out. Missile drop kick off the top.
Oh!
He caught referee Rudy Charles, who's
He
down and out.
took that straight
There
up.
it is, the even flow, the Raven effect.
It's
DDT.
over. One, two. No
Referee
way.
Andrew Thomas from the back, but only a 2 count.
Oh, I hate that the security's got Jeff there. I was enjoying, listening to his perspective on this, but it's out of control now, Mike.
I think security. Oh, referee Thomas down. Styles has him up. Can he get him with
Here
the
it
flash?
is. The
Styles
Styles
flash.
flash.
Planted
He's got
it.
it.
The pin.
One, two. No.
No, he escaped.
I'll tell you
I don't think
what.
Jeff can believe it.
Raven showed us so much perseverance last week in that battle with Sandman, bleeding like a stuck pig, and he was able to prevail.
He's got the
He's
chair.
got the chair. Oh! Hey, Styles nailed him with the kick, as Raven nailed him with the chair.
Man down. Raven puts his arm across.
Wait,
Styles.
one, two.